fine, alhamdulillah.
Everyone are with
Yes. Uh,
English مش فرنسي. أنا مضيعة.
English. It's our session in English.
Okay, sorry.
No
Okay.
problem. No problem. So, yes, so hope you're fine. Let's start directly in order not to waste time. Okay, so today, dear, we're going to start with our second theme, which is about the internet and technology. Of course, this topic is very wide, and we're dealing with such instruments and tools daily. Okay, يعني it's not half of our life. I think it's more than half of our life using internet components, devices, tools, and technological issues. Okay, before we start, let's check these, like, يعني it looks like questions to ask you about. Okay, which is, how much time do you spend on the internet every week? What do you use the internet for? Let's check why or what do you use the internet for? Let me start by asking any one of you. Dear, what's your different usage of internet? If I ask you such.
For learning, communication.
Okay, like now we're learning for communication. Yes, Ala,
To
other.
look up definition of
kind of
word.
entertainment.
in the work.
Okay, for work. Yes, Lama, what did you say?
Kind of
I
entertainment.
had to look up definition of some words.
Sorry, to Lama. Okay, yeah, Lama Hussein, 1 minute. Lama, I couldn't catch.
Sorry about that. I was saying, like, if you're studying a subject and a word passed by and you don't know its meaning, you can look it up on the internet. It's faster than using a dictionary.
Great. Also for educational purposes, for the functional usage, yes. And Miss, you were saying something. Let me check the names here. It's better, so I can catch the names fast. Rula. Yes, Rula.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Most of the time you're using internet for different uses, like learning, searching, news, watching films, for example, crafting, researching,
Yes.
and to get knowledge briefly.
Okay,
Thanks.
great. Yes, you're welcome, Dima. What do you have to add?
Reading a book, downloaded PDF.
Okay, reading, okay, purposes, downloading issues, okay, it could be for different, okay, yes. If I want to ask you, okay, about, for example, social media, okay, since we're talking about internet and social media is a major part in our daily life. Let me ask Sukaina, you're the first name, yes, Sukaina. Okay, if you can hear
Yes,
me.
doctor.
Yes, Sukaina, how many hours do you watch social media? Or do you use? Honest.
Like approximately 4 to 5 hours.
Okay, yes, Ala.
تقريبا 4.
4 hours, okay. يلا randomly, let me select randomly. Narjis. نرجس. طيب رينا.
Yes, doctor.
Yes, Rena, how many hours?
I use it so much. I don't know.
Okay, we can uncountable hours. Okay, Muhammad.
Good evening, doctor. I usually use internet between 2 and 3 hours per day.
Okay, internet in general. What about social media?
Social media? No, I don't have accounts on social media.
Okay, you don't have account at all? Nothing? Facebook, any other issue? Nothing.
I'm not active. No, I'm not active.
You're not active, Muhammad. Do we have anyone who's not active? Who is not active? Okay, only.
It's hard to find these
offline,
type of
Doctor,
people
offline.
nowadays.
Ibrahim, it's usually offline. You're not active.
No, now I am active and too much.
Too
Because
much.
I'm using internet for 10 hours or more.
For work purposes?
Yes.
For
yes.
work, of course.
Okay.
Okay. Yes, it's part of, if your work is based on internet and at home we need internet, so I think we need it for more than 12 hours per day. Yes, Dima.
Yes, now I'm checking what Instagram activity a day I spend. يعني maximum 1 hour and 9 minutes this week. Maximum.
This
Very
week?
beautiful.
Per week, Dima, bravo. It's a good issue, okay? Per week. It's not per day. Okay. طيب, look at these dear, okay, and try to rank, okay, the priority. يعني for example, you use internet to look at photos, to listen to programs, to search for information. Which one is a priority, number one, with respect to your daily habits? Or to for online shopping, for playing games, for chatting. So I want you to prioritize one of these as number one in your daily usage of internet. Yes, this question is for all of you. Yes.
Watching videos would be a
Okay.
lot for me.
Okay, watching videos, YouTube videos. Yes, what about others? Yes? Yes, dear? Sorry, couldn't hear. I couldn't hear you. Others, maybe connection issues, connection error. Okay.
For me, doctor, is number 3. I search for information, and number 8, I chat with my friends.
Okay, chat.
Doctor.
Yes, and I think. What do you think, dear? Yes, just 1 minute. What do you think? For example, is there a certain gender bias when we say that, for example, female may chat more than use social media for chatting more than males? What do you think about this? Yalla, psychologically.
There are some bias,
right?
because the men don't use internet in communication a lot. They barely reply.
They reply, okay, we write in newspapers and many essays, and they reply by using only one word. Right, Lama?
Exactly.
And this is
using
okay. Complex start. Muhammad, do you agree?
No, I don't agree. That's discrimination against men, I guess. It's a stereotype that women use on the internet more than men, as it's women talk more than men.
I mean, Muhammad, maybe they chat more about details because they are detailed people, okay? Detailed creatures. Because of this, they like to speak about the details. It's scientific regarding details. It's not a bad issue, okay? Yes, Nariman, what do you want to add?
No, I want to tell you that I watch a video and I chat with my friend. And I don't agree with this
statement.
person.
Yes.
انه
with محمد
محمد انه لا كثير في منهم بيحكوا على chat they speak more than the girls.
Yes, he is with the okay, I'm talking on the different issue. Nariman Muhammad is saying no, we don't agree, and he wants to say it doesn't gender doesn't play a role, okay, in whether for example female and males are different in chatting. With respect to Muhammad, both, okay, there is no gender differences, right, ya Muhammad?
Yes.
You mean this? There is no gender
Yes.
difference between it chatting.
Gender, as I guess, or as I believe.
Okay, okay, maybe we need to search. We need a research about this. Zainab, what do you want to add?
Yes, Doctora. No, I swear no. Gender doesn't make difference.
You mean there is no difference between female and male regarding usage of internet? Even regarding purposes of usage, يعني, do you think that they use it for the same purpose? Regarding gender? They use it for the same purpose? يعني for example, playing games? طيب محمد, what about playing games?
No, I don't think they use it for the same purpose. Each gender has its own purposes, has its own, let's say, priority. It's different between them. But the social skills, it's attached directly with this, with networking and social media. My point of view is that we can't discriminate female from male about how they use social media or how many times they consume during social media.
But let's say that they have different purposes, Muhammad, of course.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Maybe in the word or different word using more man or woman, like Arabic word or European. Maybe talk more in Arabian.
Okay, so you mean in Arab words they are different a little bit. Okay,
yes.
More because their lifestyle is different. You mean Brahim?
Yes, it's true.
So with respect to Brahim, lifestyle affects more than gender. Okay, others, Rula. Yes, Najah, just 1 minute here. Rula?
Yes, dear. In my opinion, it depends on the person's needs and the field he's in, no matter a female or a male, because it depends on the matter or in the culture he belongs to or to the society that he's from. That's it.
Okay.
So in some way, maybe the male more, in others, maybe the female more. And maybe the same person, a female, sometimes using more, sometimes less, depends.
Okay, dear. Yes, Najah.
Yes, doctor. Regarding this issue, I took, I think 1 year ago, a course about positive psychology. And in this course, they mention about social media, and but they didn't mention the study of how many hours men, for example, use or women use.
Yes.
But they mentioned the language they are talking. So they have like a graph, the most frequent word for men and most frequent word for women, and the comparison between them. The study was amazing, really.
Great. But
So the language, no, they didn't talk about how many hours or the time spending on the internet.
Okay, thank you, Najah. We need to search more about this. Yes. Zainab, do you have to add something?
Yes, Doctora. I believe that the amount of free time for both genders plays a role.
Okay, yes, Kaman, it's one of the variables. Yes, okay. We have to look at free time that both genders may have. Good. Ala, what do you have?
I think that it depends on the personality of the person. Some people in the real life like to talk too much, so they will use social media too much. And some people don't talk too much, so they will not use it.
Okay, so
either they are men or women.
Okay, so it depends on their character rather than other issues. Okay, Ala. Okay, we have many variables. Thank you for this launching of the theme. Now we are launching the theme. Do you know that launching, usually we give this word to a rocket. Rocket, it means الصاروخ. Launching يعني يطلق. نحن عم نعمل هيك. We are launching the theme or the chapter by discussing this issue. Great. Now we want to return back, okay, after we launched so. And to check this, of course, here there are different usages of internet, like in work, Facebook, chatting, different social media tools. Okay, then let's look at reading one. Before you read, okay, circle the title and subtitle in the web page opposite. So we know the title and subtitle. Hala, we're going to look, no problem. I want you to look at number 2. Circle the best description of the topic of the web page. Look at this here. Okay, this is a web page, Teen Zine. Usually magazine, we have magazine, it means مجلة. هيدي they call it Teen Zine, okay, or Teen Zine. It's about teen. Okay, so the question is, if you can look at these, the question is number 2. What is the best description for A and C of the topic of the web page? The benefit, which one? Benefits of the internet, the dangers of the internet, or why teenagers use the internet? So it looks like main idea of this, okay, web. So you have to read it, it's short, and you have to tell me what's the main idea of this web page. So let me mute and give you time to read. Start, please.
Done.
Done, doctor.
Sorry, doctor, if you are talking, you mute yourself.
Doctor?
آلاء
جانب من الجوانب انك انت دايما
آلاء
آه،
كأنه الدكتور ما بيطلع الصوت عندها أو
Yes, fine. Done. 1 minute. It was a connection error. يلا, have a look at this. Done. It's clear.
we have finished.
It's clear. يلا, what's the answer? What's the correct answer, dear? Is it about?
Okay, B.
Dangers of
Answer.
internet. Because they find out where you live and such stuff.
Part B.
Sorry,
Doctor.
1 minute. I have many ideas. I couldn't hear well. Yes. So what's this? Now.
It's about the dangers of the internet.
Very good. It's B. It's about the dangers of the internet. Great. Can you give me what are the ideas or the tools that they give? How could you know?
Because they wrote someone is always watching you, and it's not good to be watched all the time and not knowing who is watching.
Very good. Okay, so
they show us what advertisements we like.
Okay, great. It's more about the dangers. Great. It's B. It's more about the dangers. Great. Now, while reading, actually, you've read. I'm going to show you again the text.
Doctor,
hey.
I just have. I want to share some opinion. For me, I find the difficulty, for example, to choose A or B because it's danger. It's not a whole danger or a big danger for users, but it's a benefit for companies or for so.
I got you.
regarding who is the danger or the benefit.
It's for the teens. It's actually for the teens. It's danger. Okay, because
but if we go deep, if we go deeper in the concept of the idea of this text, we find that they only show us what we need or what we are interested in.
Yes,
so this is a good thing.
Yes, I got you, but it's for the females, for the teens, teenager. It's something bad. It's dangerous. But for the owners, as you're mentioning, yes, they should have specified more, benefits of what or dangers of what. You're right. But according to the teens, it's dangerous. It's actually B. But they should have specified more. I'm with you. I agree with you. Okay. Right. Dear, now more details about it. Read the text again. Underline the correct ending for each sentence. As you can see here, okay, we have to check the ending of the sentence. For example, number 1, internet companies ask for information or take information without asking you. Internet companies.
Without
what do you think?
Without consent. That's the danger in it.
Of course, without asking us.
So take information without asking you. Great. Number 1, type. Internet companies show different advertisement to different people or the same advertisement to everyone?
Definitely different.
No, not the same advertisement.
Have different interests.
Different interests. So it depends on your interest and on the pages that you surf, right? So advertisement will pop. Sometimes we feel surprised. How did they know?
How did they know?
We say they hear us.
Yes, as if they are hearing us. How did they know that I'm interested in such? Okay, but after scrolling something, they know that.
Which is so scary.
Yes, but it's normal in the world of IT and information technology. That's it. So dear, I want you to look at number 5. It's an important exercise. Number 5, you have to, okay? What do internet companies find about you? What do internet guess about you? What do internet companies decide? I want you to fill in the blanks using the words from the box. Okay, have a look, take your time, and I want you please to answer via chat box. Write them. يعني حطوا لي A, what is the answer? B and C. So waiting your answers there via chat here. Okay, start. put all the possible answers. Fine. يعني number A رح يكون عنده فيه many answers. Use possible answers. Okay, let's check the answers. I think most of you have finished, right? Ala, do you have a question? طيب يلا. So what do internet companies find out about you? What do they find? Yes. Sorry. What do internet companies find about you?
What's the answer?
The website you visit.
Okay, 1 minute. Let me give you the answers, and you have to check whether your answers are correct or not. Let me give you the answer key. For number A, internet companies find out your address, the way you use the internet, and the websites you visit. True? Did you write such?
Yes, doctor.
No.
Okay, so let
All the answer.
Doctor, يعني only guess your address. كيف how they might know إنه
No, they can know. They can know. Of course, they can find out through. I don't know technically. Okay, but they can find out the person's address. Of course. Okay, so they can guess. It's not about guessing. It's about finding. So they can. Let me repeat. They can find your address, the way you use the internet, and the websites you visit. هلا, what do internet companies guess about you? Guess your gender. They're not going to make sure if you are a man or a woman. They might guess your gender, your age, and your interests. أكيد. Okay, because of this, many advertisements are going to be shown in front of you because they guess that they are, for example, female or male based on your scrolling and surfing the net. Let me repeat. So internet companies guess your gender, your age, and your interest. طيب, what do internet companies decide? They decide, okay, what other websites you might like. They decide other websites for you. Is it fine?
Yes.
Okay, طيب. While reading between the lines, some of the answers might not be stated directly. We have to guess. So look at the advertisement on the web page. What can you guess about the person using the website? Is it a man or a woman? How old is he or she? Let's look again at the advertisement here. Okay, and try to guess. Then tell me why.
I didn't get no which picture.
These advertisement, whole إعلانات advertisement.
I guess a man.
Okay, love. خلينا نحكي على هول 3. Love music, electronic dictionary, online catalog. What do you think?
Yes, it's more like a man.
What do you think? Let me hear from many
No,
of.
it's more like a female.
Okay, so هلا
I need designer
You can see
dresses.
designer dresses at discount prices. That means
طيب.
it might be a girl.
And
okay,
love music also.
Okay, okay. This one online catalog, it's for females more. It's about designer dresses. Great. Electronic dictionary could be for both genders. Okay, love music, hip hop. It could be also for both.
For both, yes.
Okay, now fine. We need to do something else now. I want you please to, okay, here. Before we do anything, dear, in English we have something in which you make inference. Make inference, it means you draw conclusion. يعني you think about something which is not directly stated. كأنه عم نعمل نحن, in Arabic we call it استدلال. Fine? يعني أنا بستدل من idea أو من fact in order to know the answer. I look at a certain date in order to guess the answer of something and so on. هيدي بنسميها استدلال or inference. In English we call it inference. طيب. This is an idea about it. هلا نحن اللي عملناه اوكي بهيدا الاكسرسايز When I ask you to read between the lines, you did inference, you made inference لأنه you look at the pictures and you compare. From the pictures, you could know the info or the answer. Fine. Now I want you please to look at these 3 opinions. Read the 3 opinions about the topic on the web page. Circle the opinion that you agree with most. So dear, this is a speaking activity. Your job is to read these opinions silently. I'll give you 10 minutes. Then you will tell me why A or B or C. Okay, you agree with this. You have to justify your answer for me. Okay, orally. So let me mute, 10 minutes, read and tell me why. Whether you agree or disagree, just choose one. Okay, go.
May I start?
Not now, Najah. Let's give time for others لأنه some students need time to read more. Let us be a little bit patient. يلا. 10 minutes or less and we're going to start. Okay. So let me hear your opinion and why did you select such? Okay, so I'm going to look at the students who want to participate, of course. So let's start with Nariman. Yes, Nariman, 1 minute. Let me show you that. Hey, Nariman, which one? And why? Yes, Nariman. Sorry, now I can hear you well.
I choose it because it facilitates my search to find what I want and reduce the time that I want to spend to find what I want to do or to show.
Okay, fine. Thank you for this, Suhad. Which one,
Yes,
Suhad?
doctor, I agree with A. I mean, even if they are showing us the advertisements we would like to see, and they are giving us the information we need for free, but that doesn't mean that they can know the specific information about our life.
Okay, good. More.
I mean, personal information.
Okay, yes, great. I want you to continue, please. Go on for your speaking activity purposes. Okay, Amina. Yes, Amina, which one?
Hi, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
I guess it's C. I agree more with C because they show you the advertisement that you really interested in, and it's you don't have to spend a lot of time and money in the wrong in a wrong way. So they just put it in front of you, and you can choose it or not, or ignore it.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess it's more like C.
Okay, Amina, thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Zainab, which one?
Yes, doctor. I choose C because when saying advertisement of my interest, I will learn more about things I like, and it's better than a advertisement that doesn't interest me.
Okay, good. Thank you, Zainab. Okay, dear Dima.
Yes, I agree with C because it's time winning in searching about the things I'm interested in. Maybe I see offers, for example, while I'm shopping online.
Yeah.
Also, showing more about what I'm interested in deeply. For example, about quotes, مثلا.
Okay.
Like
Good.
this.
Okay, great. Thank you, dear. Najah? Yes, Najah.
Yes, doctor. I agree with C actually, because if you look deeply in this part, we can see that social media is using our information that we are already putting online to others to see, and there are many studies, and I'm interested in that can relate the statistics they are taking from social media on each individual and related with psychology, sorry. In the psychology part, they can help. For example, if you are in a mood, a sad mood or a good mood, and you scroll on the Facebook, you suddenly notice that there are a message, for example, like it's for you. You read it, it can change your mood, or it can help you. So I can see this is a positive thing. This statistic can make a difference in our lives. For example, in YouTube, also, if you watch a video or in Google, if you are searching for something, it may write down something you may interest in or information you may interest in, and you can search more about this
Okay, great.
information.
I like how you're expressing your thoughts in English. I like how you're adding something great, Najah. Thank you. Sukaina.
Yes, doctor. I agree with C.
With the B, A.
Because C.
C. Why?
Because in this way, the companies facilitates the way to give more informations that satisfy our interest without any trouble and difficulty.
Yes, great. So they give information, yes, let it be without us, about okay, ideas or okay, without any. What's the last word, Sukaina? Sorry.
Without any difficulties or trouble.
Yes, troubles. Okay, yes, thank you, Sukaina. Yes, got it. Lama.
Yes, I chose opinion A because I really just think it's really sneaky and sometimes creepy. Like, at least they should ask for our consent about such stuff. And plus, them doing this, it makes us more dependent on the internet, and we spend more time on it, and we procrastinate more because we find all the things that we'd like to have, but sometimes we can't even have those things.
Okay, great, great, great. Okay, others, yes, I like your justification and creativity of the answers. Great. Dua. Yes, Dua.
Yes, doctor. I go with option C because it's true that they collect information and data from us, but that helps us in another way by showing advertisement that we like and we prefer, and that might reduce time and effort in fighting the thing that we have interest in. Yes. And I want to shed a light on an idea that before downloading any app or any website, there are these long messages that appear, and we just click on I agree without reading them. Including them, they ask for our opinion and they collect data, but most of us doesn't read that and just go click I agree.
Yes,
so
true.
they ask, but we don't read that and we agree without even knowing that. So I guess, yeah. Thank you.
Yes, it happens a lot. Yes. Okay, great. Thank you all for sharing your opinion and justification also. Dear, I want to move to reading too, but we're not going to look at the details of such reading. We're going, first of all, to build our technological terms more regarding grade, download, educational, overweight. It's not all of them are not all of them like technological, but we use them in the word of technology. So I need you, please don't check them via dictionary, okay? Just try to match the word with its definition. Okay, 5 minutes. Start, please.
Okay, done, doctor.
Done, doctor.
Yes, okay. So let's start. Number 1, grade.
It's D.
Number 1, D. Correct. It's a number or letter. Number 2, download.
C.
C.
Okay, good. Number 3, education.
H.
H, related to education. Overweight for.
It's A.
A.
Correct. Polite way to say fat. Number 5, improve.
G.
Or to make
It's a
sense.
G. Correct. Number 6, imagination.
F.
Okay. And 7, creative.
B.
B.
Okay. And
And
affect.
E.
It's E.
E. Great. Now, dear, we have another exercise about it, but it's not written here. Your job is to insert 5 out of these.
Can you repeat this, please? Can you run fast?
Okay, number 1, yalla. Number 1, D. Number 2, C. Number 3, H. Number 4, A. Number 5, G. Number 6, number 5, G. Number 6. So where's number 6? So it's F. Number 7. No, number 6, imagination. Elna, B. Number 7.
No,
It is-
Doctor, 6 it's F and 7 it's E.
1 minute. The ability to
Yes.
have ideas in your mind, yes, it's imagination.
It's imagination, yes.
Creative to make it better. Sorry, creative. I'm lost. So creative. 1 minute. Let me show. Where is it?
Creative, it's B.
It's B.
Yeah, because you're thinking of
Yes.
the new things.
Good things. Great. And the last one, affect, is
E.
okay. It's
E.
100%. That's it. Okay, dear, the idea is now written. The exercise is written. Your job is to put 5 out of 8 sentences in one 5 of 8 words in one sentence. 5 in one. يعني you can choose great, imagination, improve. Okay, 5 in one, but I want to correct them here. Okay, via chat box.
Okay.
Okay. So thank you, Nariman, for writing the words. So I want you to start. Let me show you the.
Can you return back? Okay, thank you.
I'm done.
Okay, if you're done, please just write it in the chat box and I will correct them quickly. Okay, let me check. Okay, so not all students have submitted, but let me start. So how to be creative at improving your downloaded info. To be creative at improving your downloaded info will affect your imagination and will lead. You mean to be creative at improving your downloaded info. Okay.
Yes, this will affect our imagination.
فيها missing word. This will affect your imagination and will lead to better educational grades. Okay, yes, you have to add this. Lama, the educational system in Lebanon focuses on grades, doesn't help improve or affect imagination. Very good, very good. Zainab, a creative student downloaded new info that improved or improve in general. You're using the past. Improved his educational grades. Good, good, Zainab. Dima, imagination improves creativity, which affects your education. Very good, very good. Sukaina, we can improve our imagination and creativity by downloading an educational session. An educational session, one session or educational sessions without an. لأنه الآن for one. I use my imagination to have new ideas and make creative things. Good. Amina, your grades doesn't have to affect your improvement. Therefore, you have to trust your creative imagination. Very good. Najah, when I download self-improvement videos for educational purposes, it affects me in a very positive way. My imagination and creativity can be noticed on my grades in college. Great, great. Rena, good education can improve our grades and affect our imagination without us. Okay, good, Rena, good. Karim, Samah, I download many creative documents to improve my educational grades. Good. Fatima, to improve your educational grades, you must attend internet courses and download online books, which need to be more creative, especially in writing essays. Good. So the improvement that affects our educational system due to the integration of today technology on our study life is so creative and practical. Good, good. Okay, Muhammad. The improvement that affects بس هيك grammatical issue our educational system due to the integration of today's technology on our study life is so creative. مع انه it's a long subject but it's correct and practical. For example, any student can download any course or his grade instantly. Great, great. Okay, I like it a lot. Okay, now we still have the last activity for today, which is required here in the syllabus. Describing internet games, chatting rooms, smartphones, or banking. I don't want to go into banking details. بدنا نعمل a description of internet game. I'll put many tools here that we are using nowadays. Okay. Let me have a Word document. Okay. So from the syllabus, your job is to give me to write a descriptive short paragraph, يعني made up of 3 or 4 lines maximum about video games or about social media or about YouTube. You can choose to specify one of the social media device that you like to write. Okay, so describe one of these. The question is, in a short paragraph.
Doctor?
Yes.
Sorry, what is the question?
Choose one of these, the following.
Yeah.
And describe it. Describe it briefly. That's it. Okay. So in a short paragraph, okay, choose one of these following that are related to technology and describe it in a short paragraph, but written, please, because I want to check.
Should we describe it positively or negatively?
As you want. You may see it in a negative way, do it. Write it in a negative way. Or a positive, كمان write it.
Or a neutral way.
As you want. As you want. It's يعني it depends on your view.
Okay.
Okay, start please. Yes, so let me check the answers quickly. Then, okay, we'll stop. It's the last activity that we'll have. Yes. Okay. So let me check what you've written. Okay, I'm going to read them silently. Okay, good Nariman. A time, let it be small letter. Good. Suhad. Suhad. Okay. Good. Great, Suhad. Lama. Okay. Very good. I wish that you write such in during your final exam essay.
Don't worry, doctor. I'll write better too.
Great. Okay. Yes. Great. Very good, Rena. Sukaina. That is. Okay. If you want variety of or many benefits or variety of لأنه الفارز بتجي verb أكتر. Good. Great. Zaina. Okay. Okay. Okay, Zainab, good. Yima, there are plenty of advantages. Okay. Good, good, Yima. Fatima, that's interesting. Okay, good, Fatima. Haura. It make the children okay refuse, for example, to listen, okay, or don't obey their parents if you want حوراء, but it's correct in this way. Second, it has, don't forget, look later on رح نعمل revision شوي عن tenses have and such. Okay, so thank you for this. Any idea that you want to add before we stop the meeting? Any question, dear?
Thank you, doctor.
Okay, you're welcome. Goodbye, dear.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Goodbye.